What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to be talking about POTA basics and the easy how-to to get started in POTA. And I'm going to go through everything from count creation and what is activating, what is hunting, and how do you do it. And I'm going to show you now. So let's get started with just POTA. POTA is an acronym that means Parks on the Air. POTA was started 5-6 years ago for a national event that was Parks on the Air, or National Parks on the Air. This was a combined event through the National Park Service and the ARRL. It was a one-year event where it's pretty much the same as it is now, where you go to a national park, set up a radio, and try to make contacts. After that event finally ended, it was such a fun program. A POTA group, or a bunch of guys got together and made the POTA organization that we know and use today. That's a little bit of the history on it. So let's go ahead and just show you what you need to do to start your own POTA account. First, you need to go to POTA.app in a web browser. It's probably easiest to do this on a computer. I've got my laptop, and we're gonna create a POTA account. When you go to POTA.app, you'll see sign up. Click the sign up button, then go to the sign in page. For me, it was easiest to use my Google account, or you can just create an account, your own account, email, and password. I'm just going to click the sign in, choose account, and continue. Now we got the account created. We've got to then go in and fill out our information about our call sign. The KG5, AHJ, full name, Frank Lappin. I have read and agree and submit. It's that easy. The approval time frame, I don't remember what it is. Hopefully it's not more than a day or two. Once you get account finished created, you're good to go. That's it. And you're ready to start POTAing. So I have my account created. There is two parts to a POTA contact. There is the guy that's in the park, and we call him the activator. And then there's the guy hunting. This is me right now. And that is the hunter. He's usually at home, or he could be on the road. It's just the other person on the other side of the contact form the activator. The activator's in the park. The hunter is somewhere else in the country, or even outside the country. DX, it can do this. And there's DX entities, DX parks. This is how big this program is. You really need to do it. Let's go back to the POTA.app website, and I'm going to show you a couple of things about it. First, after you sign in, it's going to bring you to the active spots. Spots are a way to identify to other hunters that this particular station is operating on what frequency and what park. And you can respot. That means you made the contact and you put the information there, or just say hello. I usually put tank radio because it's fun. And you submit it saying, yes, I heard this guy, he's still on the air. You can, if you want, say not heard in Texas, and some others might find that information vital. So they're looking through, oh, I can't hear him in Texas. I'm just a couple of counties away and probably not going to hear them either. So let's take a look at what information's on the spot. So example, this activator is Whiskey Zero Bravo Tango Sierra. He's at park US 10194. What is that? Each park has an identifier, or the region it's in is the two-letter part of the park identifier. For the United States, it's US. For Canada, it's CA. And there's a bunch of others for different countries. Then there's a dash, then a number. They started with 4-digit numbers, but now there's so many parks being created, they can be 5, and I expect eventually maybe 6. Then back in the spot tab, or for that spot cube, it's going to tell you what the park is, where is it at, and what frequency the activator's on. And below that is the last hunter to respot him was, and their information they put below. This guy said 5-9, and if we hit the history tab, this with the clock backwards, we can see other people who spotted this particular activator. And if I went ahead and respot and said, hey, I made a contact, he was 5-9 in North Texas, and I hit respot, then I said, hey, I heard him, he was 5'9", and we probably made the contact. You can also do the same thing on your phone. Go to any web browser, do POTA.app, and it will load you into the mobile version of their web page. I just want to take a moment real fast and look at how you can sort these POTA spots. The first thing I do is I don't do all bands. I select which band I want to particularly operate on. I'm usually around 20 or 10 meters. Mode. What modes are they operating? Do you want to do CW contacts? Do you want to do FT8, FT4, single sideband, digital? That is all in the modes breakdown. I'll just do single sideband because that's me. A couple other stuff that you can sort by QRT. If a station says he's QRT in the comment box, he respots himself and puts QRT. That means he is done for the day. You can go ahead and just hide the QRT stations so they're not showing up on the list. One other thing to note though, these active spots, the page itself refreshes every minute, which is pretty good because you get good information. However, if you're waiting or trying to look through the list and you don't want it to update, at the top of the page there is this pause button and it will pause the refresh for 5 minutes. And if you're done, you can go ahead and hit that play button and then it will just refresh the page for you. Next, let's talk about the exchange. The exchange for POTA is very simple. You will hear the station call CQ POTA. Calling anyone, I'm doing a POTA activation, and they'll probably say their call sign, and sometimes they might tell you what park they're in, and they'll probably say QRZ, or you hear them on key. You just throw out your call sign, KG5AHJ, and then you wait for the station to come back. Hey, KG5AHJ, this is Whiskey 1 Alpha. I hear you, 59. So what he just said, he gave you your call sign back. Hey, I'm going to talk to KG5AHJ. I hear you, it's just your signal report, 59. It's just the easiest. If you don't know really what to say for the numbers, just tell everybody 59. If I'm the hunter, I usually tell them what part of the state or country I am working in. For me, it'd be North Texas. Hey man, I hear you 59 in North Texas. The operating station will come back and give you the signal report. I get you 59 and he might give you the park number. You don't have to have the park number as the hunter, because the sweet thing about this program is the activation station is the one that submits logs, and the hunter automatically gets the activation credit or the hunting credit. After he gives you exchange your signal report, 7-3, have fun, and then boom, boom, bang, that's it. So let's see if I can go ahead and get someone on the air. Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet.
Kilo Golf 5.
Yes, sir. This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet.
Roger. 59 into my two parks. US 9762, 9762, and 9783. 9783.
QSL, I got you 4343 North Texas. Thank you very much for the contact, 73. All right, we made that contact, and let me show you what I did on the web page. There's his call sign. There's his park identifier. This is what the respot. Then I'm going to go ahead and select spot. Boom. And the box turns gray now, indicating that I have worked that station, so I don't need to go back. Man, that was kind of hard. The bands are a little funky. We're still going to give this a shot. So let's go to the park. But wait. Before we go to the park, we must, figure out what parks we can go to. POTA parks are most likely going to be your state parks and national parks, national monuments, and other types of national park designations. However, not every state park might be one, and to figure out where's your closest state park, let's head back over to that POTA site. Ta-da! It's right there. And we're going to go click on the hamburger menu to the left and go to Maps. You can also do List of Parks, and this will just list the parks. You can go to United States and search for a park. Blah, blah, blah. However, I like going to the maps instead and loading up a map, it pulled my location already because I already been on this site lots of times, but it probably will default into the middle of Pacific at 00. And if you click this locate me, it will find your current location if you allow it to get permissions to get your current location and put it on the map. Now what we're looking for is these yellow dots. Depending on what area of the country you are in, they might be more populated, or if you're in the West, especially Texas like I am, they'll be less populated. So this is all of DFW area we're looking at, and there's only a dot there and a dot there. When you click on that dot, it's going to give you some information about that park. It's going to give you the park name, Cedar Hill State Park, where I'm going to be going today, and it will also give you park designation number. This designation number for this park is US 2996. So it's going to be very important before you get out there, depending on which type of park and how sparse of like an area, rural area it is, you might not have great data coverage. So you're going to have to write this number down just in case you get there and you forget what park number you're at and there's no internet service. You can still activate. Okay, so we found our park we're going to. We know how we're going to get there, and I'm going to assume that you already know how to pack all your radios and stuff, but just don't forget to bring a bag of adapters. yeah, some park activations is, yeah. Especially if you go to a park like me that is 40 minutes away and it's not just down the street. Make sure your batteries are charged, make sure you have the adapters, make sure you have everything before you get there, because the last thing you hate to have to happen is a fail in activation after you drive down there because you don't have something. So let's get out there.
We're over here now at Cedar Hill State Park, and what a beautiful park this one is. Man, the lake levels are just amazing. I haven't seen them that full in a while. We've been getting a lot of rain and it's been fun. Today the trails are closed, so I'm not going to be able to do the POTA challenge. I was thinking about that on the way up here. The POTA challenge that I'm making it is don't just go car POTAing. That's when you take everything out of the car trunk and set up on a bench. If that works for you, great. But I want to do a challenge on top of that, where I go out and hike a mile before I set up the radio. And that's going to be coming up in a later video, but let me go ahead and get everything set up. Ooh, important note, activating. Activating a park is when you go to the park boundaries and set up a radio and you are operating the radio. In order to count the park as activated, however, you need 10 contacts. And so far, just before I even explain that, I've gotten 5. And one was on 14652. So when you're out in the park, it's not just about HF. You can do UHF and VHF on sideband. You can't, or not sideband, but just regular FM, but it has to be simplex. Can't use a repeater. Also, I'm not going to cover anything about loggers. Loggers, you can find any information about loggers online, and I've done videos in the past about loggers I've used, and just a quick notes of the ones I like. Hammers Pro is amazing, and it's a free software for any type of computer platform you have. You do have to pay for it on the mobile downloads. That's just because it takes money to host that on the mobile platforms. Also, Polo. Polo is a great logging software, and Polo is going to be coming up on a future live stream, so stay tuned. So now we're at the park. We're all ready to set up. We have our park number written down, which is US 2996. I know that because I've been here a lot. But the only thing left is get on the bands and call CQ. And remember, the format is CQ POTA, get the calling station, get the signal report, send a signal report, 73, and QRZ. So before we get started, let's remember our good radio etiquette. Find a clear spot in the bands. Make sure it is open to start calling CQ. However, while you're tooting around the bands trying to find that clear spot, listen, you might find another park that is also activating, and that makes it a park-to-park contact. Let me show you.
73. Kilo Fox 4 Yankee Georgia.
Park to Park, Kilo Golf 5, Alpha Hotel Juliet.
Park to Park, stand by if you would. Kilo Fox Spot 8.
I just got told standby, that's okay. But let me explain park to park. Park to park is when you're in a park and they're in the park and you're trying to make a contact from a park to another park. You say with the abbreviation park to park, and then the other station will know that you're also operating, and they usually kind of jump you up to the head of the queue. But I got told standby, and that's fine. Park to park, this is Kilo Golf 5, Alpha Hotel Juliet.
Kilo Golf 5, Alpha Hotel Juliet. I've got you 5757 into my park. You park Sierra 0245 in Florida.
Roger the 57. I'm going to say you 57 right back at you. I'm at park number 2996. QSL?
Copy 2996. We're going to rock.
Roger, roger. Thanks for the contact, and 7-3.
Hey, thanks for being out there. Thanks for the fun. 7-3.
We got him. So let me go ahead and find that clear frequency, and then we're going to call CQ for ourselves. And I've been listening for a minute, so I don't hear anything. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo Golf 5, Alpha Hotel Juliet. Wait. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo Golf 5, Alpha Hotel Juliet. I don't hear it. I don't hear anything. We're going to take it. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. This is Kilo Golf 5, Alpha Hotel Juliet, calling CQ.
November 8, Japan Radio Delta.
Oh wow, you came back really fast. Just putting the frequency in here. I am just going to talk for a little bit. I heard November 8, Julia Alpha.
November 8, Juliet Romeo Delta, and take your time. I'll be standing by when you get set up.
I am there and ready. November 8, Juliet Romeo Delta. I got you 5959.
Okay, copy the 59. I have a park number for you as well. My park number here is going to be US 3315, US 3315, and you're 59 in my park as well. Go ahead and come again with your call sign for me.
Roger, roger. I am call sign Kilo Golf 5, Alpha Hotel Juliet.
Okay, Frank. Yep, we got you on there. Tank Radio, is that right?
Roger, roger. You just made it into a video I'm recording. I got two actually going on right now. Looking at the new PEC antenna, a new to me PEC antenna, and a video on how to do POTA for beginners.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we're out here checking out the new FTX1 Optima for our YouTube goodies there on Everyday Ham. So hilarious to make your acquaintance here today, Frank, and good luck with the rest of your video.
7-3. Hello, Golf 5, Alpha Hotel Juliet, calling CQ. That was awesome and amazing. I made about 67 contacts in 40 minutes. I had an amazing pileup going on, and I got contacts all over. I got Mexico, and I covered pretty much the whole state. Y'all have been amazing, and this has been fun. I'm not going to show you how to upload logs because I've done videos on that, and for every logger is unique. But POTA's site itself, under that hamburger menu I showed you earlier, does have a way to self-upload logs and put it in there. I'm going to link to a video where I explained that all already, because this is probably already running long in the tooth. But geez, man, this is why you get out in POTA. Look how beautiful it is. Yeah. Well, y'all have been awesome and amazing. Thank you to all my sponsors, and thank you for watching. And as always, go forth and conquer. No, it says 5'8", but I said 5'9". Miskeyed. What is going on? Oh, that could have worked for the other opening. Did you get that, Frank, in editing? Probably not. Since it's a sloper, it's kind of acting as a best boat. Who cares? Cut that out.